Hey, I'm Izzy, and you're listening to Real Quick. In this issue, we talk with 4 different founders about how things went wrong. Check out all the rest of the episodes and other amazing content at In the Works. Honored to be joined by Brantly Fulton of Lamar Global today on Real Quick. Brantly's someone that saw a problem and found the root cause of it and decided to attack it from the source. And I'm going to let him introduce himself. So, Brantly, who are you? What do you do?
My name is Brantly. I'm a materials chemist. We started this company in Lamar, which is around sustainable packaging. And, we really want to tap into this basic question. How do we make sure that the best goods get to communities of color if we don't have access or the ability to control the supply chains? And so for us being able to provide a smart packaging solution around the movement of goods, it allows for quality control and making sure that the best temperature sensitive goods, whether that's in the food or pharma space, that they make it to our communities in safe condition.
Brantly, you went through something that a lot of entrepreneurs don't usually go to. You got taken advantage of super early in your entrepreneur journey. Do you want to talk about that story a little bit and like what you learned from it?
Our product offering in terms of our smart packaging, it's really geared to be used for, refrigerated goods in food and refrigerated goods in the pharmaceutical industry. But we had kept getting some hits back actually from some guys that were in the cannabis space, where they wanted, this kind of similar packaging to be able to, track the condition of cannabis goods. Many of them were the edible space of goods, more so than flour and drinks. And so, we're like talking with this guy who, really was like interested in this. And, I won't mention his name or anything, but, it really kind of sold us a pretty big dream, on what the future could be. It signed this really big letter of intent that we had. So now we have this letter of intent. We're excited about it. We're sharing it internally. We take it to investors that we've had, these kind of long conversations with, and we're getting them excited about it. And the whole deal just kind of like, fell through. And it's one of those things, that's really tough because, as an entrepreneur, your credibility also, rests and rides right on the partners that you're doing business with, the people that you're trying to bring into the room to help leverage or even secure deals with investors. And so, we had kind of in some ways, I think, made the mistake of, bringing a kind of this faulty partner, to the table. And it certainly set us back several months. And, we had to kind of refocus and reposition ourselves after that.
Like, what was that one lesson you learned from that?
I would say the one lesson I learned from that, is the due diligence aspect of it. One of the things that was kind of interesting to us, and I think was a red flag from the beginning, is that we had only taken meetings kind of with just him, and he, allegedly, right, has a team of people, et cetera, that were like working, behind the scenes, but we never met with those people. So I would say in business, especially, if it's over $1,000 or more, if it's multiple people that are stakeholders in that, they're going to want to be in the room and bring, those other stakeholders into the room. And so, if you don't see those people kind of coming to the table, chances are that it's not what it appears to be.
Real quick, what do you want to master next?
I would say unpolluting our oceans. That's something that, I live in Los Angeles, and so that's something that is of appeal or interest to me.
Real quick, what should new entrepreneurs ask themselves before jumping into the journey?
Ask themselves, what type of sacrifices are they trying to make?
Real quick, how can someone get involved in your work?
There's a lot of organizations out there that are around sustainable packaging. There's one called ISTA that looks at a lot of regulation, actually, FDA regulation for pharmaceuticals. So that I would say is kind of a good place to just begin if someone's kind of interested in supply chain packaging.
Thanks for listening to Real Quick. In this issue, we talk with 4 different founders on when things go wrong. Check out all the rest of the episodes and other amazing content in this issue of In the Works.